ओम प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अंतरजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य योनिं परिपश्यन्ति धीरास्तस्मिन्नः तस्तुर्भुवनानि विश्वा. Namaste to all. This is 19th mantra of Purusha Sukta, Yajurveda 31st chapter. A wonderful Veda mantra which is commonly misinterpreted. They say that, the mantra says, Bahuda Vijayate Prajapati, that Almighty God has become many. He was one and He manifested as many in this universe. That's why the mantra speaks about Bahuda Vijayate. So we can do idol worship. We can worship as many gods because everything is Almighty God. Which is totally wrong. This is not the right meaning of this mantra. We have to listen Vedas from Acharyas. We have to listen Vedas from Rishi, Muni, Tapasvis, Yogis. Otherwise, we can never ever understand the meaning of the Veda mantras. And the more we listen the Veda mantras from Rishi, Muni, Tapasvis, the more we may be able to understand Almighty God after daily worship. Otherwise, we can never understand Almighty God. If we do not worship God daily by name jap, by Agnihotra, by Acharya Seva, we can never understand Almighty God better. Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati has beautifully written the meaning of this mantra in Sanskrit. He says, Sa eva prajapatihi sarvasya swami जीवस्यान्यस्य च जडस्य जगतो अंतर्गर्भे मध्ये अंतर्यामी रूपेण जायमानो अनुत्पन्नो अजः सन्नित्यं चरति. Prajapati means Lord of all the creatures. Prajapati does not mean Jesus Christ. Many Christians, they have wrongly misinterpreted the Veda mantras, wrongly interpreted. They have mentioned that Prajapati means Jesus Christ. And I made a video that Prajapati of Vedas is not Jesus Christ. Every day, one or two Christian brother will write to me, thank you so much for this explanation. This mantra itself proves that Prajapati is Jesus Christ, because the quality of Prajapati and the quality of Jesus Christ are matching. See, we must understand the word in this mantra carefully. The word of this mantra, Bahuda Vijayate, does not mean that God becomes this universe. And also there is another word in this mantra says Ajayamano. Ajayamano means, Aja means never take birth. That Almighty God is Ajayamano. He never comes into the human body. So Jesus Christ can never be Almighty God, because Jesus, respectable of course, was a human being. No human being is Almighty God or can be Almighty God. Even Sri Krishna, the greatest Yogeshwar, Sri Ram, greatest Yogeshwar, they are not Almighty God. They were yogis, tapasvis, rishi, munis. So here, Maharishi beautifully writes, and also my Acharya has explained this mantra many times. Maharishi writes, Sayeva Prajapati, that Almighty God alone is the Lord of all the creatures of this universe and the Lord of the Jad Chetan Jagat. Jad means inanimate, non-alive matters, and Chetan means the alive matters. Chetan means human beings. Chetan means animals, plants, etc. etc. Inanimate means rocks, fire, water, earth, air, space. That Almighty God is the ruler of the Jad Jagat and Chetan Jagat, and His name is Prajapati because He is the one who is providing us with the food. He is the one who is providing with all the inanimate matters because of which we are able to sustain our life. That's why His name is called as Prajapati. But the mantra says, Garbhe antara jayamano. That Almighty God, where is He? Garbhe means He is within us. He resides within this universe. And residing within this universe, He is the ruler of this universe. He is the Prajapati of this universe. And also we must understand that God protects this universe. God creates this universe in such a way that it is the creatures of this universe, we are able to protect ourselves. because of the creation. And that Almighty God is Ajayamano. Jagato Antargarbhe Madhye Antaryami Rupena Ajayamano Anutpanno. Anutpan means he never takes birth. Ajayamano means he never takes birth. Even residing within the universe, he does not take birth. Whereas he gives birth to all. So anybody who has taken birth is not Almighty God. Anybody who eats the food from this universe cannot be Almighty God. And then further, Maharishi says, only because of him, by his mightiness alone, the whole world, Bahuda Vijayate, is, we can say, decked out with variety of objects. He has created so many different colors, so many different designs, so many different varieties of plants, animals, different sea animals. You see the color of the sea animals inside the sea. There are some animals which are totally transparent inside the sea. Really beautiful to see when we look into Discovery and National Geographic. So he has created this variety of the colors and designs, this universe. Although he does not manifest, he does not get born, he has created this universe. So we must understand that Almighty God is not converting himself into the universe. The inner meaning is Almighty God is using the Prakriti to create this variegated objects of this universe. That's why it says Bahuda Vijayate. He does not take birth, but he creates variety of designs of the universe, variety, different colors, stars, galaxies. Every there is something called as neutron star, which is blue in color, black hole, galaxies, different types of designs in the universe. Every human being is different. They look different. Everybody looks different. 700 crores and more getting born every day. But everybody is different. Everybody's fingerprint is different. Everybody's footprint is different. So this is the, let's say, the Mahima. This is the Stuti of that Almighty God. This is the greatness of the Almighty God, that people are getting born every day. We must note that suppose Sri Ram died 1.8 crore years back. In the last 1.8 crore years until today, billions of people have taken birth, but none of them would have looked like Sri Ram. He does not repeat the same image of the human being. Every human being is looking different. See the amount of power inside the Almighty God. He creates this universe in such a way, there is no repetition also. Even in the twins, there are some little bit of, although many similarities, but there are some differences, subtle differences, which the mother can find out. But even the, creation of twins also is in the hands of Almighty God. So we must appreciate the power of Almighty God by seeing the various designs of this universe. Next time when you see a waterfall or when you see a bird flying, a bird is having hundreds of design in its body, try to appreciate this Veda mantra. God is Bahuda Vijayata. He creates this universe. He is decked with very variegated objects. And further the mantra says, Tasya yonim paripashyanti dhira. Dhira means Dhir Purush. Tasya parabrahmano yonim satya dharma anushtanam Veda Vijnanam eva praptikaranam dhira dhyanavantah. Only those people who can concentrate their mind upon this Almighty God Prajapati, and they only can perfectly obtain the vision of His nature, this Almighty God's nature. They only can understand who is that Almighty God. They know that the way to realize that Almighty God is dharmana, performance of righteous actions, performance of Vedic actions, performance of Vedic Shubh Karma, and acquisition of Vedic knowledge. They only know that we can realize this Almighty God only by one way, that is by performing what is mentioned in the Dharma, Vedas, as a Shubh Karma. Righteous actions is called as Shubh Karma. No other book can define us righteous actions apart from the Vedas. And also those books which Rishis has written, they have written based on the Vedas like Manusmriti, etc. So those Rishi Muni, they know that Almighty God. And they know that we can realize, everybody can realize that Almighty God only by doing righteous actions as per Vedas. Paritah sarvatah prekshante yasmin bhuvanani vishwani sarvani sarve lokas tastuhu stitim chakrire. In that Almighty God, inside that Almighty God, all these galaxies, universe, they find their support inside Him. Can you imagine the sun is a massive ball which is just in the sky, in the space. It is not falling down, it is not breaking apart. They are all deeply rooted in Almighty God. But we cannot find out that root by our scientific experiments. Only by Samadhi we can find that root. How Almighty God is sustaining this universe without hands. How Almighty God is ever unborn, but He is sustaining all the, creatures which are taking birth in this universe. So the mantra says, Tasminnah tastur bhuvanani vishwa. Only in that Almighty God, verily in that Supreme Prajapati Almighty God, that the wise person, the Rishi, Muni, Yogi, they get satisfied. And they get the security, they get satisfied, and they always meditate upon that Almighty God, and they obtain the bliss of moksha. They obtain the bliss of emancipation. Only by concentrating on this Almighty God who is sustaining the entire universe. Inside that Almighty God, this entire universe is living. Because of that Almighty God, the entire universe is sustaining. And only meditating upon that Almighty God, the Dhir Purush attains Samadhi. And there is no other path. They know that. So we must go to those Dhir Purush to understand how to meditate upon that Almighty God. How to do righteous actions. By listening to, my videos or anybody's videos, we can never understand that. We must have an Acharya to guide us. So God does not become many. Like Vedanta says that one, how did the one become many? No, it is just an appearance. One is appearing as many, but one is always one. This is all a dream like Maya. No. Here God says that I have created this variety of designs filled in this universe by my own might. And that is why I am Prajapati. I am your ruler. If you accept it or not accept it, that is not going to change. I am the one who controls this universe. So we must worship this Almighty God by adopting only the Vedic path. No other path exists. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.